Nah, y'all gotta give me a minute. No. It's Vegas. It's Vegas. What's good? What's good? Come on, we gotta let people get in the building first. Hold on. Zay begged me to go live. Everybody, you gotta give me a minute. Gotta give me a minute. If we gonna do this, we gonna do it right. We got a lot. What up, Jay Wavy? Your bookie guy. Y'all get money. I'm like, who is Vegas? Listen, Maserati, what's good, my dude? Listen, bro. I want to get everybody in the building. I keep telling y'all, we gonna have to start going to YouTube in a minute. It's going in a couple months, because on YouTube we can have 10 people on there, but y'all gotta give me a minute. Give me a minute. Because once again, Flamingo called me to go live. Come on, yo, Zay. Come on, Zay. Come on, man. You with these bum ass phones. Lot to talk about. Yeah, that thing set.
Bull. We in the building.
What's good? Listen. Yeah. He looking good in that Knicks. Listen,
yeah,
man.
we do.
We got a lot to talk about.
We do.
We got a lot.
All right, look, I know we about to get into before we get into anything, I just want to say, Cavs in 6. Cavs in 6.
They will say, all jokes aside, bro. Like, I'm about to get you off the line. Like, I can't deal with that hate that quick, bro. Like, come on, my nigga.
Cavs in 6, bro.
Yo, my nigga. Listen, bro. Everybody, you gotta give me a minuto. What is it? Minuto. Give me a minuto. Listen, these lives should already off the rip be 100-some people. I don't know what we playing with. Share it.
Come on,
all
man.
of that. Come on, man. Come on, we about to listen. It's a lot of sucker shit going on. Exactly.
Starting
early.
That ass, bro. That ass.
Early.
What's up?
Early. Now, listen. I'm telling y'all now, in a minute, we're going to have to be on YouTube. Y'all ain't going to like it, but on there, it could be 10 of us. But tonight, hey, y'all know me. I want everybody to get their shine. We're going to run them in and out. You get your 3-4 minutes, go on. We're going to stick to some of these topics. Hold on, it's Vegas. Lakers got Memphis, and we getting them out of here in 6. Listen, Zay, do we know
it's set.
the
Everything
NBA
is set.
playoffs already?
Everything is set.
Okay. So, all right, hold on. Let me bring my guy Zach in here real quick. Hold on, y'all. Where the bookie guard at? We talking NBA playoffs.
You're not for my shit. Zach, what up?
What up with y'all, fellas?
Sir. Yes, sir.
I'm chilling,
What's good,
man. How you feeling, Knicks? How we feeling, Knicks?
Hey, man, listen,
y'all
man.
Gonna pull it off,
good.
man?
Listen. Hey, we ain't got no choice. We don't have no. Hey, listen, we ain't gonna start like that, Zach.
I'm just asking. It's your live. I'm being serious. I ain't got time for you and Zay tonight. I'm being serious. I'm asking how you feeling.
Do not let him
I'm being dead serious. I'm asking how you, cause when I'm gonna record probably tonight or tomorrow, I got Julius Randle, second team All NBA. How you feeling? All jokes aside.
All right, so hold on. Listen, we talking NBA playoffs. Everybody get 5 minutes. We're gonna try to get everybody in. But hold on, Zach. I want you to start. We're gonna start. All right. So we're gonna start Knicks and Cleveland. Zach, who do you have between that series and
I got the Cavs in 6 because I feel like they got the best player in Donovan Mitchell. I'm just laying out the facts. People could say it's excuses, but when that man was healthy, he was carrying Utah in the playoffs to levels that they should not have been getting to. And then it seemed like every year he would be hurt. And now that team is healthier, and then he's a guard with the ball in his hands, I just trust him down the stretch as their best player more than the Knicks' best player, which is Julius Randle. Not saying that y'all can't win it, but Randle has to show me something because the track record just ain't there for me to pick the Knicks to win that in 6 or 7. So I'm going with the Cavs because they got D. Mitchell.
Okay, Zay. Explain. Knicks Cleveland. Who you got?
You already know. Like, I'm piggyback right off what Z said, bro. They got the best player, bro. And one we said he don't know if Julius Randle is proven or not. We don't even know if Julius Randle is 100% healthy. So that's another thing. That's another thing which might mess y'all up, bro. Like, one, I don't think he's healthy, and two, I just don't think y'all could beat them. They guard players better than y'all play. They bigs is better than y'all bigs. They just a better team than y'all. Y'all had a good story. Y'all had a good little regular season, but all good things must come.
He had to throw that in at the end.
All good things must come to an end, my boy.
Yo, that's right. That your time is up. Bricks. Give me Bricks. Knicks Cleveland. Yo, he's out of control. Yo, Brick. Knicks Cleveland, because we gonna run down all the playoffs, man.
Hey.
Knicks Cleveland, who you got?
Fucking with your man Evan Mobley.
No. Who do you got in this series and why?
I'm fucking with Evan Mobley in Cleveland. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? They got a full team, healthy. Darius Garland. They got hitters over there, man. It's just a bunch of hitters, man. There's just too much going on over there. Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, Darius Garland. It's a lot going on. They got a lot of firepower.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you why I'm taking Knicks. I'm taking Knicks in 7. It's not only because I'm a Knicks fan, but I'm gonna break it down as quick as possible. I think
you said y'all can't match up with Toronto and Cleveland.
No, he didn't say Cleveland.
Right.
He said Toronto and Milwaukee.
I never said Cleveland.
Oh, you said Toronto?
Yeah, Toronto, Milwaukee.
My bad.
I'm gonna take Knicks in 7, and I'm gonna explain why I think Brunson this year. I think he's better than Garland. He's had a better season. So to me, that could go either way. So hold on. Who's had a better season this year, Brunson or Garland?
Jalen Brunson.
Bro.
So Zay, what
you be wilding, bro. You be wilding, bro.
What are you talking about?
You be wilding, bro.
No, hold on. Hey, Zach. Hold on. Bricks answered. Hey, Zach.
I would say Brunson definitely finished stronger, had probably the better second half. But Garland
That's all I'm saying.
has definitely been there for sure, especially starting out the season.
Who's the better player?
I'm not. Listen,
we can get down a rabbit hole if we play that game.
Right. We don't even do that. Listen, let me. Can I explain? Because you be tight because things don't go your way. Look at you. Yeah.
Wait, Jalen Brunson might have him beat. Yo, this is y'all be wilding with the one season. Y'all be wilding.
Yo, get off the line.
You forgot what Darius Garland was doing, bro.
Nah, get off. Hey, yo, Zach.
I'm gonna let y'all rock. I'm looking at something real quick.
Brunson is nice.
Hold on.
I love him.
Yo, hold on. Let's get to these.
He's like 6 foot. He'll put you in a post.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I'm taking Knicks in 7. I think
got way more shit with him than Darius Garland.
I think Brunson and Garland, that can go either way. Yes, Donovan Mitchell's the best player.
And Darius Garland put somebody in the post and go post move,
bro.
Who gonna guard? Who can guard Darius Garland? Fuck putting you in the post. He'll put you in the blender, then lay your mother. Like
he can do that, but I've seen him.
See Jalen Brunson get his shit thrown. What are you talking about?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Does he got post move?
No, he don't.
Like a 6'9" dude though. Like
yo, Jalen Brunson.
Come on, Jalen Brunson doing that.
Darius Garland was out, bro. He broke his face. He was coked, bro. Like
who fought this?
All right, so we're not gonna take everybody off the court and they're gonna play one-on-one. So let's look at it from a team matchup. We know Garland plays more of a pure point guard than Brunson. The question comes down to real seriously, Allball. If Randall is still unproven, possibly not healthy, can Jalen Brunson really carry y'all enough offensively? That's the serious question. Do you think he's good enough to carry y'all offensively? To me, it doesn't even matter about the matchup with him and Garland, because if Randall is not completely healthy and he's still unproven in the playoffs, that means you're saying, in essence, that Brunson can carry y'all to a 7-game series win. That's the question.
Right. Well, now I think he can. Once again, I think Mitchell and Jared Allen, both good defensive big men. Jared Allen is a little better, but I think Mitchell Robinson is good. Mobley and Randall. Once again, got to see how healthy Randall is. The reason why I think we're going to win, I think our bench is better. Quickly and Grimes this year have been very good. The way Grimes is in these last couple games, knocking down, to me, the key is RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett give us 20 plus and play how we think he can play. I really think that he can win. I wish we would have had that fourth wipes. We would have had home court.
But that's the key right there. RJ Barrett has to outplay whoever Cleveland third player is from game to game. Because Mobley is not quite there yet to me to be that clear. Like, we know the talent, we know the intangibles, but RJ Barrett and even Quick, if you want to combine it, those two have to be your third best player consistently. That's why I can't pick the Knicks. Because I don't know if those two can be your third best player consistently compared to what Cleveland can do collectively, if that makes sense. Because Cleveland can throw out LeVert, they could throw out Cedi Osman, they could throw a Coro out there, they could throw Lamar Stevens out there, and we're in the playoffs. We're only talking about guys having to have one game. When you're talking about the role players, they don't necessarily have to be consistent like the stars like that. And that's why I get a slight edge to the Cavs, and they got the home court. I just think it's a bad draw for y'all, man. I really do.
I totally disagree. I think I honestly think our team as a collective is better. I just think Donovan Mitchell is the better player between both teams, and him being flashy and can, you know, hooping and dunking. To me, that's what a lot of people look at. Not saying you, but I think us as a team, we played them good. Like, we played Boston good. We just, for certain teams, we a bad matchup for them. And I think Cleveland, Boston, I think we bad matchups for them, just like Toronto is bad matchup for us. So I really think, and this is
I get you.
I'm a Knicks fan and I'm being unreal.
All right.
So
that's fair.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
We're gonna see, because to me, all of them are so unproven in the playoffs.
Yeah, everybody is in that on both teams. Nobody really has.
Man, Mobley looked really good last year in that play-in. He
put 70.
No, he had 70 on the Bulls.
See what I'm saying?
I'm trying to figure
it was on the Bulls.
I was asking, bro.
They expected everybody already. Yo, he just
somebody put 70 in the Garden.
Nah,
that
was 70 at home. It wasn't even on the road. That's what makes that funny. People on some nonsense. They messing with Allball. That's all it is. Hey, so what's the next series, man? So we can keep going. You got some Knicks in 7.
Hey, Zay,
because it's Milwaukee. Milwaukee is going to play in the play-in either fucking the who the fuck is the 7 and 8?
It don't even matter. Milwaukee gonna beat whoever, so we not even talking about
7 and 8. 7 and 8 is
Miami and Atlanta
Miami
again.
And Atlanta, and then 9 and 10 is Toronto and the Bulls.
God, that's a horrible series.
Yeah, but I honestly think the 7th and 8th is going to be Miami and Atlanta. Yeah,
those one games.
Now, let me ask y'all a question. Now, in that play-in, who would Miami play in the first round if they able to
they play the Celtics?
They play the Celtics.
They go play. They play the first seed.
Hold on, let's talk about that. Let Zay go first. Zay. If Miami played Boston in that first round,
it depends.
Who you got
if playoff Jimmy Butler come alive, I think he could get them niggas. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Hey, Bricks. I feel the same way. But hold on, I want everybody to really. Hey, Bricks, if Boston play Miami in that first round, talk to me.
I'm going with Boston. I mean, JB, JT, Sam Hauser.
That nigga's not getting no burn in the playoffs, bro. Nah, this nigga's wilding, bro.
Yeah,
that nigga's not getting no burn in the playoffs, bro. You're bugging the fuck out. Any nigga that played for the Celtics today, besides Pritchard, is not getting no burn in the playoffs, bro. You're bugging.
Now, everybody laughing. Now, when the playoffs start, and I'm atting y'all in the joint every time he has 15, 16 in the playoffs, they're gonna be like, oh, he ain't saying nothing about Sam. When he has first 15, 17,
yo, because I bet my life Sam Hauser don't smell the floor in the playoffs unless it's a blowout.
Are we really gonna do this over Sam Hauser, man? Y'all two are hilarious, man.
It's all right. Sam Hauser's okay. Fuck it. But forget Sam Hauser. Like I was saying though, they got a bunch of shit going on. They got my boy, you already know, Malcolm Brogdon. He gonna do his thing. He's locking up everything. It's a bunch of, they got a bunch of pieces. Marcus here still.
Now he back.
Yeah, Marcus. You already know he locking shit up. Malcolm Brogdon locking shit up. And you got Robert. They got a bunch of lock up artists, bro.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? They locking shit up.
Boston, man. I'm over Miami. I love playoff Jimmy Butler, but I'm just looking again. I wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping. They just don't have enough offense, man. I don't see it. Kyle Lowry's a year older. Max Strus has been up and down all season. Tyler Hero, the points is there, but he's been kind of up and down. They don't play my man Victor all the time. As much as I love Jimmy Butler, I just think that's a bad matchup. I think Boston gets them out. I think it'll be competitive, but I think Boston wins the series. And you lost PJ Tucker. And people be like, well, how important was that? But that was their toughness. They was able to grind it out and really guard Boston and give them problems. I don't see the same issues this year for Boston. I just don't.
All right. I'll end it off with, I'm taking Miami, and I said this a couple. I'm taking Miami.
Yeah, oh boy.
I think that the addition of Kevin Love is underrated. I'm not saying he's just as good as PJ defensively, but offensively
he's shooting 28% from three, man. He washed too with that T-shirt on underneath his jersey, man.
I understand, but we don't see Miami take Boston to 7 games. I just think that's a bad matchup for Boston.
No.
Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero is getting.
That's gonna be a good series, bro.
Duncan Robinson's
it's gonna be a good series, man. But we reading the names on the backs of jerseys, man. Who can really score for them?
Bro, who could really score for them last year? And they still was one shot away from going to the chip.
Yeah, hold on, Zach. Yeah, you can't say that. They was one shot away from going to the chip.
I mean, they were, but so much has happened in a year. Like, I really believe Jaylen Brown and Tatum took another step this year. Jaylen Brown gonna be all NBA this year.
Yeah.
He's gonna be all NBA this year. Like, what are we saying?
That's why I said JB, JT.
He keeps saying it. And the way I look at teams is in the playoffs, who is Miami's consistent third scorer this year?
What's got to get some more playing time? No, not Hero. I'd rather give Victor Oladipo the rock before I give Hero the rock.
Hero's a bucket.
No, Victor gonna get some playing time, but I'm not giving Victor the ball over.
So let's be clear. Gabe Vincent and Hayward Highsmith is outplaying Derek White and Malcolm Brogdon. They got Brogdon this year. Like, what are we talking about?
So I said, like, Malcolm Brogdon is.
I agree to that, but
it's like,
this shit is coke, bro.
If it was the same team as last year, then yeah, but they brought in Malcolm Brogdon and you got Derek White for a few years, and you still got Grant Williams.
My man too.
But hold on,
Peyton Pritchard.
This is Brogdon's first year, or he was there last year?
No, this is his first year. They signed him in offseason. Right, that's what I'm saying.
But they had White last year, though.
But this is a full season with White. You got Brogdon for a full season. And you still got Grant Williams. We ain't talked about him. It's just too much for Miami this year.
They got so much shit.
And remember, on these lives, we talk about the older players getting older. Like when we talk about the different, greats. I feel like Lowry in the same boat.
Yeah,
he a year older, and he struggled last year.
I don't mess with Lowry at all.
So that's what I'm saying. When you look at their roster, like, what am I missing?
Yeah, I mean,
like Jimmy got to be incredible, and that means if Jimmy got to be incredible, Bam can't just give you 20. Bam got to give you like 25, 26. That's a lot.
Okay, but we seen him be incredible, and they call him playoff Jimmy for a reason. So let's not act like.
Oh my God!
You can't.
Hey man,
we can't act like we never seen him be incredible.
I would if Boston didn't upgrade their roster. And they best
Boston
players
got too
didn't
much
take
shit
steps.
going on,
Joy want to come on. Joy a big Miami Heat fan. I know she pissed, but I'm just saying Boston got better, and the Heat got worse this year.
I mean, we gonna be. Hey man, we gonna get off this.
Go ahead.
First they gotta fucking win. We jumping the guns.
Yeah, but they being the Hawks, bro.
That's a fact. That's a walk in the park.
They being the Hawks, bro.
That's a fact. But hold on. Now let's get
Murray and Trey might be trying to hit that.
Let's get to what's that 6? Who played? What's that 6-3?
Yeah, that's the Brooklyn Nets and the Philadelphia 76ers.
Do Brooklyn have a chance? I don't think so.
Gentleman sweep.
Yeah, gentleman sweep. I agree.
Yeah, probably one game.
Gentleman sweep.
And do we agree? Whoever winning that play and to go against Milwaukee, probably the same thing. Gentlemen.
Sweep.
Yeah. Now hold on. Let's get to the West.
All right. We can start with the 3-6 matchup.
And who's that?
Golden State.
Golden State and
the Kings.
Kenny Kings, baby.
Golden State in 7. Golden State in 7.
Golden State in 7. You got to say it.
Like, I feel like everybody's underestimating the Kings because they don't got the experience, and I think that's rightfully so. I think that's why they're not gonna pull it out. But I think they got the players, they got the athletes to go and to play 6-7 games with what's these niggas' names? With Golden State, and we don't know if Wiggins is gonna be back or not. So that's gonna be the big thing. Like, yeah, they saying Wiggins coming back, but he coming back for the first round of playoffs, game 1, game 2. We don't know when he's coming back. So that's a big question around there too. But all in all, I think Golden State experience is gonna get them over that hump.
Okay, Bricks. Your thoughts, Bricks. Golden State, Sacramento Kings.
Remember who I said? I'm going with Golden State, bro. That's gonna be Golden State. Those gonna be my guys at the end. Remember, I said that. You asked me who was gonna be at the end. I said Golden State, Milwaukee. Remember?
Okay. Hey, who you liking that?
I don't know, bro. I'm looking at their defensive rating again, man. I mean, they 25th, bro. Like, I don't think people as much as I want to see the Kings do it, they defense. Like, we've never seen that. And I don't even think it's experience like everybody thinks, because I think people are saying experience. I said this when y'all was in the live the other day. I was typing this. I think we're just looking at it like it's the same old Kings. This is not. The only one who really don't have experience that's their best player is Fox. Sabonis has played in the playoffs. Herter played for the Hawks. They went to the conference finals. Harrison Barnes was a main guy for a championship winning team. Malik Monk has played. So I don't buy the inexperience part per se, but we've never seen anybody play defense that bad. The only reason their net rating is that high is because they're number 1 in offense. So we're really going to say in the playoffs, when the game slows down, that they can get it done. I'm going to stick with Golden State and experience. It might go 7, but I don't know how you play defense that bad all season. And then all of a sudden in the playoffs against the defending champ, a team that got Steph Curry, and you all of a sudden just get it together. I just don't know how that works.
Out of nowhere.
And I love Sacramento. I'm a huge De'Aaron Fox guy. I just don't know how you develop them habits out of nowhere. Like, it just don't make sense to me.
It's weird because they got Mike Brown as their coach, and he's supposed to be a defensive guy.
Okay, all guys, Golden State. I think Sacramento going to win.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Hold on, but I've been saying that for the past couple of weeks.
No, you have. You've been consistent.
And just how you just said, all the bad habits Sacramento has. I'm going off of the terrible bad habits Golden State been having all season. They on the road is terrible. So I don't see Sacramento waiting to get in the playoffs and play bad basketball. Now I think it's going 7. Now also, we don't really know if Wiggins is coming back. They said he was supposed to be back already.
I think he'll be back. I think Kerr had him playing possum. I think he might not stop, but he's definitely going to be back. But the thing is, they got Steph Curry. And to me, when you got Steph Curry, that gets you out of the first round. At least it should. They got the remote out there. At least it should. If it can't, then obviously Steph ain't what we thought he was. If he can't get them out the first round.
All right, so let me ask y'all a question. And I want Zay to go first. Does Steph Curry have to be extraordinary to win
this series or the whole play or the whole?
No, I'm going series by series.
Nah, he don't got to be extraordinary, bro. Like, I don't think it's gonna be as tough as everybody think it's gonna be, bro. Like, if he just be regular himself, they gonna cook them niggas. Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole, Draymond. Like, I think they too much for the Kings.
Wow.
I mean, Moody's back. Bro. He didn't work Moody in now down the stretch. They got Gary Payton the second back. I agree with Zay. I'm not saying Steph has to be extraordinary. I'm just saying, let's say the Kings is making a run in the fourth quarter. Maybe Golden State was up 9. They cut it to 4 or 3 or whatever. If Steph come down and make a basket or make a play, that puts it right back. Like, that's the type of stuff that your superstar should do.
Hey, Bricks, favor, I'm gonna bring you back up.
Don't forget about Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole y'all talking about Steph. As soon as they double Steph and Jordan Poole or Klay want to go off, they got too much shooters over there, bro. The Kings can't do nothing, bro. The Kings is out of here, bro. Get them out of here.
Gotcha. Bricks, do me a favor. Yeah.
Somebody, Rockstar Mel said you got to play defense to beat them. They can't outshoot them.
Yeah, but they ain't got to try to.
Joy.
Hi. Hello. How are y'all?
All right.
What's up, Joy?
Joy, you gonna tell me why I'm wrong about the Heat?
Nice to meet you. Listen.
You gonna
I did not like how y'all was just talking about Miami like there was chopped liver. I didn't like that. Okay.
You can't get on here and say y'all though. It was one specific person.
Zach.
Okay. Yeah, it was definitely me. Me.
Number one, and shout out to you for picking Miami. Shout out to you, AllBallTV. But listen, so nobody mentioned Cody Zeller. That's number one. Cody Zeller has been big for us the past few weeks. So nobody mentioned Cody Zeller. I think I just think him and Kevin Love still has more in the tank. And honestly, he has surprised me a little bit defensively. Not a lot, he's not a defensive guy, but he has put forth the effort defensively. So that's number one. And number two, Cody Zeller. But the biggest factor for me in beating Boston is if Spo plays Haywood Highsmith. Haywood Highsmith is gonna be the difference maker in how far that series goes, because his defense is good. And obviously the last time Haywood played against Boston, or like the time before last, he cooked them from 3. That's not happening again. But I do think that he can, the biggest piece he can add to them is their defense. So in my opinion, I do see this Miami series going 7. And one more thing I had to say is the third consistent player.
Please tell me who that is. Please. Because you talking about Haywood Highsmith like he better than Malcolm Brogdon. So please tell me who this is. No. Please, I'm anxious to hear. Let me sit up. Go ahead. Let me sit up.
It's gonna be Jimmy number 1.
Okay.
Tyler Hero number 2.
Not Bam?
Okay.
Bam number 3.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh no. Hold on. Let me ask you a question, because we read the comments, and I'm telling you, they killing the comments. They make it.
That's fine. That is fine.
Wait. No, they're not making fun of everything you said is on point. They making fun of the Cody Zeller. They like
y'all are casual.
That.
Y'all are. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Zeller just dropped 27 the other night.
Okay.
He just dropped 20. Listen, every human will tell you Cody Zeller has been big. Casuals who don't watch Miami will laugh at that crap, but he has been big for Miami. That's a fact. If you watched Miami, then you would know that. And the numbers prove it.
I mean, I don't disagree with nothing you say, Joy. My point being is they're just not better than Boston. Everything you named was just true, but they're just not. When you match them up, I don't think Cody Zeller is going to bring more to the table than what Grant Williams brings to them.
He won't. Cody Zeller.
But hold on. I'm going to be honest. We kind of, this is my opinion, we are overrating Brogdon and White.
I agree.
Whoa.
Come on, Allball.
Allball, bro, don't do that. Malcolm Brogdon is dumb nice. He shoot the 3. He play defense. He could get to the rack.
This is my real brother right here. He drives me crazy. I'm just letting y'all know now, Zay. He drives me crazy. Let me explain. I'm not saying those guys are not good. I am not saying that. But we are not going to sit here and make it seem like Brogdon and them dudes is the missing piece for Boston.
Yes, they was, bro. They need it. Yes, Malcolm Brogdon is, bro. Yes, he is.
Are you
kidding? He is.
Yes, because those minutes that Pritchard was getting last year, and remember, I was a Peyton Pritchard guy. I still am. But that was still too many minutes for him. Brogdon gets those minutes now.
Yo, them dudes is good, but y'all overrated.
And Brogdon play defense. He gonna shoot the three. He gonna get to the rack. He do everything, bro. Malcolm Brogdon is a big piece. And then Derek White. His shit is cash, bro.
Derek White been there. So let's not hold on. Derek White been there. So let's not act like he just got there. I respect all of you.
Derek White been balling ever since he been there.
Yes. But once again, y'all not gonna sit here and sell me on Brogdon the way them dudes is good.
And Derek White got the curls like you, so you should be rocking with him. Come on, man.
Yeah,
ain't that what you be? Yeah, light skin. That's what you be putting in the stories.
Now, I got a question for y'all, really fast. That I haven't heard about. Now, Ime Udoka was the coach last year. How do y'all think Joe Mazzulla's gonna do in the playoffs when you have to go play for play? Like, how do you think he's gonna do?
Oh, I mean, that's a good point. That's a good point.
He was under the tutelage of Ime Udoka. I feel like he did it. He been coaching all season. I feel like Joe Mazzulla is gonna be good, bro. I feel like
you saying
different though.
They are so,
but I think he got the players. Like when he got the talent. When it all said and done, if you got the talent, the job is halfway done.
Exactly. Yeah, let me piggyback on
Go
that.
ahead.
I think Boston been together for so long, that core, that I'm not going to say any coach can coach him. I'm not going to say that.
Right.
I think that coach is a good enough coach to where them dudes know what they got to do. Like they've been together. What's been there? Maybe 5-6 years together. That core just like with Brad Tatum. So I think coaching is going to play a part, but. To me, I just think Miami is a bad matchup for them because Miami been playing them the last couple years. They've been playing them tough, and I think in Turbo said it, but we all agree. I think Jaylen Brown is going to show that they both need to separate. I mean, going to play. I really do.
And one thing I have to say is that, like, another thing for Bam is like he's made a jump offensively this season. Now, has he had some dry spots? He has, but he has made a jump this season, and he's improved from last season. So last year, you had a less skilled a less offensively skilled Bam, and this year he's gotten better at it. And Tyler Hero was injured in that series last year as well.
He don't shoot the ball enough, though, sis. He got to shoot the ball, Bim. Like, he don't be aggressive enough on offense. Like, it's like they just be on some, all right, we're going to ride Jimmy Butler when they got Bim, and I feel like Bim could score, but I just feel like he don't be aggressive enough.
And my question, Joy, is who replaces PJ Tucker for this playoff run?
Yeah, listen, I don't got no answer to that. There's no answer for PJ Tucker. We've been playing Caleb Martin in his position, and we've been getting cooked. Now, he has stepped up, so there's no answer for him. But I do have an answer for Tyler Hero, Bam. And now, like I said, Haywood Highsmith will be bigger because I do think that he can help us with size and defense. But PJ Tucker, that was the L losing him. I'm not going to sit here and fight you.
All right, but let me ask y'all a question. PJ Tucker was a big loss. I agree. But what PJ Tucker defense, I think Kevin Love can do on offense. I'm going to be able to match his defense, but I think offensively, where PJ Tucker lacks, he already know where his games with literally 0 points. I think Kevin Love can have some moments in the playoffs. I really do.
But Kevin Love got to play some fucking defense.
I think the only thing is
he has improved a little bit though. He has, I promise.
Spo has to out scheme them. I mean, it's obvious that Mazzulla has Udoka's rhyme book, but I think Spo has to. That's the X factor because I just think Boston is. I get it. I know where Joy's coming from, but I just think Spo has to outsmart them for them to have a shot. I just feel like Boston has the better players. And I went back and looked at his one playoff appearance. Brogdon averaged over 20, the Pacers. So, I mean, take that for what it's worth. I just feel like they upgraded their roster and got another ball handler to kind of take some of that goofy stuff off the plate that Jaylen Brown has a tendency to do sometimes. And I think his common factor, along with your light-skinned cousin, Derek White, is going to be the difference. I just don't think, as much as I love Miami, I love everything about Miami. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't think I don't think they could win this matchup.
Listen, I think some teams is built for the playoffs, and I think Miami is a team that regular season, they're not going to look as good as everybody want them to look. But in the playoffs, some teams are just built for the playoffs. And I really think Miami, they've showed it since the bubble consistently. And remember, I'm a New York Knicks fan, so I'm not here advocating. I'm not a Miami. But I watch the game and I know the game. And Miami is built for the playoffs.
Miami got ball players, bro. Like they done got a bunch of no-name niggas that just play hard and want to play ball, bro. And they got a good system down there. So you gotta respect that, especially in the era where a lot of niggas don't play hard every day, bro. They don't bring it every day, bro. I feel like they ready to ball every day down there in Miami, bro. Especially with Jimmy Butler. I got 100% faith in Jimmy Butler when it comes down to the playoffs.
And one thing you said about the schemes, that's what Spo does best. Spo, that's what he does best. So I'm not worried about one thing about Spo. He can take undrafted players, no names, quote unquote watch guys, and maximize that roster to compete against really good teams. That's what he does. So I think that this matchup is going to be better than people think it is. I think, Miami, we've been off and on this season. Part of that is Jimmy Butler's fault. He's been in and out. That's just what he does. Period. Point one. That's just what he does. I'm not worried about Jimmy. He's the last person I'm worried about. My issue is one of my biggest ones is Kyle Lowry. That's a concern for me. No PJ Tucker. No PJ is a concern for me.
Man.
But I do think Tyler Hero will have a better playoff run, and I think Bam will as well.
Before we get off this topic, I'm gonna tell you who I think it's a lot of pressure on, and it's Bam. Now, you said something earlier. I slightly disagree. I don't think Bam took a step forward. I'm not gonna say he took a step back, but he didn't get better than it. A lot of players kind of moved into all-star, superstar mission.
He was an all-star.
Got stuck where he at.
Wasn't he an all-star this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was an all-star.
Right, but come on, man. Bam really make no noise. But also, remember, he got them in the play. I think Bam need to take that next leap to where they 6th. Like, be that guy like.
Bam, we gonna see what Bam gonna do in the playoffs, bro. Because they need a big playoff from him. They not beating the Celtics if he's ass. That's a fact.
I agree. Now, one thing I will say to what you said, I don't blame you, for thinking that way, because at the end of the day, bro, like what Bam want his respect. And in order to do that, you have to put a stamp on your game. And he hasn't done that yet. I'll give you that. But one thing I will say though is when it comes to that stretch that Jimmy was out, he was injured for like I think 15 games or something like that. Bam was going crazy. And I think the issue, like I'm talking about 20, 30-point games consistently, but the issue with Bam is like when Jimmy comes back into the playoff, when he goes back into the game, his play goes back down. The pick and roll action between him and Tyler Hero goes down, and he just becomes more passive. And it's sad because if you want to be that better player, you want to be mentioned with Tatum and everybody else, you have to, play good regardless of who on the court. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I do think that we will see a better offensive version of Bam. I'm not sure how big it'll be, but I do think it'll be an improvement.
Is Tyler Hero gonna play some fucking defense?
No, don't expect it.
Well, I'll say this and then Allball. Can we talk about the Lakers and Pelicans?
No, wait, hold on. No. Before we get there, hold on. Is in the West? Is the 6-3? Is that Phoenix? Who Phoenix?
Phoenix play Clippers 4-5.
The Clippers.
That's where we gonna go next. We gonna go to the Lakers last. Hold on.
All right.
Because I listen. That Clippers Suns, right? I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and I've been saying I'm gonna jump out the window.
I already know. Head first.
Man. Oh man.
I think Clippers is gonna beat them.
Never.
Hey, he's spitting, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He's spitting. I ain't gonna lie.
He's spitting, bro.
Hey, Zach, you talking about I'm a Russ fan, Zach?
Now let me give my little quick rundown, and then y'all could,
You a Russ fan?
Oh,
I'm a big Russ
she might be
fan.
the biggest Russ fan outside of his family on the internet.
Now for me, if we could get Toronto Raptors Kawhi Leonard, who had the league shook to death, Zubac can offset Ayton. Russell Westbrook at this point to me is better than Chris Paul.
That's fair.
They got a lot of defenders for booking for Kevin Durant. They got Morris, they got Kawhi. Listen, man, I really think, and then the coach.
Is Paul George coming back though?
I don't care.
He's
Wait,
gonna
so-
I don't announce tomorrow.
You think they're gonna beat the Suns with no Paul?
With no Paul George.
Yes, I honestly
You on that blue magic, bro? You on that blue magic,
right.
bro?
Right, go ahead, y'all explain.
Yo, bro. First of all, they got Kevin Durant, bro. That's we gonna just put that out there, number one. Then they got Devin Booker. So Kawhi Leonard can't guard both of them, bro. He got to pick one to guard, and whatever one he guard, the other one is getting off.
They got Nicholas Batum. They have a lot of defenders over there. Let's stop acting.
Nicholas, get the fuck out of here, bro.
And Robert Covington.
What? Robert Covington ain't been getting no burns, sis.
Yes, he has.
No, he haven't. Robert,
No,
He
been in a rotation the last 10 games, I think. Because Don been talking about it.
Been out. All right.
No. They benched Marcus Morris. They
Yeah.
benched Marcus Morris Senior and gave Covington those minutes.
Russell.
Okay.
Well, this is why that was perfect over there for him. Because Kawhi Leonard and Paul George is injury prone. So this is why Russell Westbrook was brought over there. So this is why I think Paul George being hurt. Yeah, of course, you want him there, but I don't think that's the reason Phoenix beats them, because they have about 4 or 5 players over there that they can switch defensively on Devin Booker and make it tough for him.
But what about Kevin Durant?
But this is where I disagree. The Celtics gave the blueprint on how to stop Kevin Durant. The problem is the Clippers don't have any of those guys. What I mean is, the Celtics were younger, much more athletic, and stronger at the wing position. The Clippers, all of them have reputations for playing defense, but let's be clear. Batum is on the other side of that now. Kawhi's not what he used to be, so let's knock that off. Kawhi's in that range now. God bless Kobe Bryant, but we used to say Kobe was a great defender towards the end of his career like that, and he really wasn't. He was way past that. Kawhi's at that point now. Then you're saying possibly no Paul George. So again, they have nobody to guard KD. They don't have the recipe that Boston was able to throw at him, them young athletic wing guys. They don't have that. That's why if Paul George can't play and he's not healthy, I don't know how they get past Phoenix with KD playing how he's playing. This has been his most efficient season of his career. When he's been out there, he's been out of his body. Mm-hmm. And now the pressure's off Devin Booker. When we saw last year against Dallas, he wasn't up for the moment. I just think, again, bad matchup for the Clippers. And I think we're going to be reconvening in a couple weeks and talking about how this Paul George and Kawhi thing was an ultimate failure.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the Clippers, so tomorrow, Paul George is going to go on his podcast and announce some type of news towards his injuries. I'm not sure if it's good news, bad news.
So tired of these players and these podcast announcements.
That's number one. Number two, are you going to bring up the Suns bench and the Clippers bench is better than them? Or?
No, I mean, I was going to get to that next. Yeah, they have the Suns have no bench. Like they.
That's the scary part right there.
They have no bench.
But we're not gonna say no bench though, because they got players on there.
They got Terrence Ross. That's it. Stop.
I don't
TJ Warren come off the bench. Not Bim. What's his name? What's the African nigga name?
TJ Warren.
Biombo. Ain't he injured? Is Biombo injured?
TJ Warren has been. I don't think TJ Warren is really playing like that.
Biombo's injured, right?
But listen, TJ Warren and them, like, come on. The best
Shimmick come off the bench. He not trash.
I'm not saying he's trash, but Terrence Ross is the guy.
Courtney Lee come off the bench. No, not Courtney Lee. Damian Lee.
But that's the thing. You got a lot of Torian Craig, Damian Lee, Landry, Josh Okoye. Like,
so he can't play defense and he's not down the corner three.
Bones is hot. Bones and T-Man eating them up.
Hold on.
No, I'm picking Phoenix, but we're not going to sit there and act like Phoenix wings are good. Like, that's their Achilles heel.
So Torrey Craig is not a good bench player?
Well, hold on. Everybody on here always talks about the teams with experience, right? Clippers got about 4 players on a team with experience. That some of them only need one good game. Whether it's Gordon, whether it's what's my guy we were just talking about that said is he played the defense.
Powell?
Who?
Norman Powell?
Oh, hold on. Powell.
Right, they got Powell. We forgot about Powell.
Like, yo, man, Clippers is 10 deep, and we're not even talking about what's my guy that came from Denver?
Busy Bones.
Bones Highland.
He's been cooking. He's been good.
Bones is a cooker.
They got Plumlee, so they got bodies that they can. Like I said, you're not going to stop Kevin Durant, but they have about 4 or 5 bodies that you can throw at him.
So what we're basically saying is, it's going to be the collective of the Clippers is better than KD and Booker. That's basically what we're saying. If we follow you guys' logic.
This is what I'm saying. KD is going to be KD. Period. Point blank. He's one of the best scorers in the league. He's going to be KD. And Devin Booker, I'm not sure what we're going to get from him. We got BS from him last year. We're going to see what we get from him. But even if he does score, you have Kawhi's going to get his. Russ is going to get his. However, he's going to get it. But I think the real game's going to be won with the bench and the role players. And I think because of that, the Clippers, like the Suns, are going to have to really compete because Bones and Terrence, they're going to get theirs. Norman Powell is a huge piece because the thing is like he's probably going to score a little bit. He's going to score less than Kawhi, but possibly more than Bones and T-Man. And the question is do the Suns have that on their team? And the answer is no.
Suns and 6. Y'all tripping. Suns and 6. If Paul George not playing, we don't even know if he's healthy.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If Paul George comes back, then who wins that? At any point, mid-series, game by game 3, who would you pick?
It depends what Paul George you get.
Suns and 7.
You get.
So
you don't get the same PT every time. If we get playoff P, you heat it. Because playoff P is that.
Now, hold on. Like Big Shaq said, look, Powell, Bones, Batum, Gordon, Man, Plumlee. Like they got bodies over there, man. Like, I'm just being honest. I love KD. I think, once again, how Miami is a bad matchup for Boston. I think this is a bad matchup for Phoenix. I really do. Now, before we get out of here, Joy, I want to appreciate you. Thank you. You came on here. You spit some fire. Before you go, give me your thoughts. Lakers and Pelicans.
As far as the play-in tournament goes, I'm picking the Lakers.
I don't think they're in the play-in tournament.
Well, Lakers isn't playing. Lakers isn't playing. Lakers
are playing.
Yeah, Lakers play Timberwolves and OKC play the Pelicans.
Yeah, Lakers is going to beat Minnesota.
Right.
And then we're gonna play. Then we play. If we get the 7th seed, we play Memphis.
Ooh. So, all right, this is how we gonna end this.
Wait, so who the play-in is? Because I thought I must have read it wrong.
Lakers Timberwolves.
Minnesota.
Okay.
What is it? Pelicans and OKC?
Yeah.
Now skip all that. We want, if the Lakers is playing Memphis in the first round, I want Joy to go first, Zach go second, Zay, you end it off.
Why she get to go first? Because she a lady?
If Memphis play LA, who do you have?
So if Memphis plays LA, I'm picking the Lakers. Number 1, Steven Adams he's gone. I'm not sure he's coming back. And that's a huge And what's our boy over there? That's injured towards Achilles.
Brandon
Clark.
He's
out.
out.
That's big too.
So honestly, I just feel like it's gonna be too much for Memphis. They're gonna give him a fight though. I say 6 or 7, but I think the Lakers are gonna come up on top for sure.
Wow. I'm gonna be honest with Memphis with all those injuries. I'm picking Memphis. They're young, they tough, but with those injuries, Lakers might have.
Oh, I was about to say, oh boy, you wildin', bro. You wild. I was about to say, you bugging. Lakers in 6, bro.
Wow.
If they had Steven Adams or not, it was still gonna be Lakers in 6 or 7.
See, now you're doing too much. Now you're doing too much, man.
Listen.
Sometimes as a fan, you gotta just accept what you had.
Yeah,
now you're doing too much, man.
Bro. With Steven Adams and Brandon Clark, Lakers are still winning in 7 because they got that experience, bro.
Brandon Clark was arguably their best bench player last year in the playoffs.
LeBron
what are you
was
talking
not
about?
losing to a bunch of 19, 20-year-olds, bro. It wasn't happening, bro.
Hey, I'm going to need y'all LeBron stands to have the come into Jesus moment. Stop acting like this man is in year 12 or something, man.
You can't tell. You can't tell if he in year 12 or year 20.
Oh, I can definitely tell.
You can't tell.
I can definitely tell. If I was coaching, I wouldn't. Only time I would ever double LeBron, I'm dead serious, is if he got one of my guys in foul trouble. I would never double LeBron nowadays. He would have to beat us by himself. I don't know why they double him. I wouldn't double him.
I know you see when my man do this little funny step back shit is cash. I know you see that.
No, it ain't. Not in OT, it ain't.
Yeah.
He be shooting them out of games all the time.
Listen, man. LeBron, listen, the Lakers, for some reason, they about to have a little yellow brick road path somewhere, man. Like, I see it.
Yeah.
People
like to be honest with you, so because people think I be hating, I just be calling like I see it. With all the injuries that Memphis have, they should get past Memphis. Like, they should. But let's be clear. If Memphis was healthy, no, they're not beating them. Like, let's knock it off.
Bro.
Knock it
I
out.
agree.
That's a grown man, bro. You're not losing to a bunch of babies, bro. It's different. Like he told you.
You know what? For all y'all LeBron fans, I hope when he retires, he goes and does like something great. Cause let y'all tell it, like he just don't get old. He don't age. Like he should just run for president, go work for the CDC, like go do something like impactful.
We know LeBron
basketball.
Hater when we see one.
Come on,
we definitely
man.
know.
Y'all tweaking,
we know
man.
LeBron hater when we see one.
Nah, listen, man. Y'all with this LeBron stuff. Listen, the Lakers is not a good team. And if teams is injured, that's what's going to help them out. But there's no way in the world they beating any of these young, healthy teams. They've been bad all season. Like, I'm over the – if you've been playing good all season, I got to give you credit and reward you for that. I'm not going to reward a team that's been playing bad all season.
So, fuck the fact that we had to trade our team mid-season. Right, that don't matter. Now imagine if we had our team from the jump, we'd be a top 3-4 seed, bro. That's a fact,
bro. That's an excuse all the time. Man. I'm tired of that.
Y'all would have been a what?
Not with those injuries, you wouldn't.
Oh,
what?
Man,
they in the same.
Earlier, Joy.
They in the same boat as the Clippers been the last few seasons. Like availability is the best ability. What are you talking
and the last
about?
time we was available was what happened when last time everybody was available.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go, man. Here we go. It only took for the whole world to shut down and y'all get like 30 games off so he could be fresh.
I got one question for you down there. So my question is, I was watching the Clippers versus Lakers the other night. And one thing I noticed, Wenyen Gabriel was getting killed. Like,
that's why he don't play.
Protection, the defense with AD sits is disgusting. Like, especially when LeBron's on the floor without AD, because he's not going to guard nobody. He gets cooked as well. Russ was killing him the other night. So my question is, when AD sits, you have to worry about LeBron's defense and the rim protection. What do y'all do about that when y'all play teams with actual depth?
Who do we got to worry about that really got a big down there or people that just – the league is about shooting mad threes. Ain't nobody really punishing nobody in the paint.
Yeah. I mean, listen, Zubac was killing y'all the other night. And so was Mason Plumlee.
So hold on.
In the 7-game series when that shit got to slow down, bro, AD is not having that.
He won't be
Hold on
the court.
Right, that was a good point. But hold on. Hey, in the West, you got Joker in Denver. That's a big man. Zubac is a big man. Like, these are good big men.
Anthony Davis could guard all of those big men, bro.
But she's saying when he goes to the bench.
When he sits in those 80 minutes.
It's something we got to figure out. And my thing is, when the bigs is in, AD gonna be in. When them bigs get subbed out, AD gonna be out.
And then you got Rockstar Mail in the comments talking about they picked up Tristan Thompson. Come on, bro. Like, what are we like?
Yeah, that blue mine.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah, that
like,
blue mine. I don't know why they went and got Tristan Thompson, bro.
Yo, come on, listen. Before we get out of here, I please need your thoughts. What is your thoughts on the Dallas Mavericks?
Luka to Denver.
So we just gonna skip all y'all Kyrie fans that go.
Bro, it's not Kyrie fault.
No, to be.
I'm not blaming Kyrie. Let me finish.
I'm out, bro, because I already see where this is going, bro. I'm out. I already see where this is going.
The Kyrie and Luka fans, where y'all at that y'all didn't make the playoffs? I just want to hear some of the excuses.
They didn't have a good team. All ball basketball is a team sport. Now, if this was tennis, I can see you had. Oh, all right, bro. They fucked up.
Said
The
this
ones
was
and the
10.
singles and doubles. They fucked up. But this is basketball, bro. It's a team sport.
But let me say this, because I've been a huge Luka guy, and you've seen the content I've been putting up. I've been very disappointed in Luka. The comments he's been making, like I don't know what's going on with Luka, but I really think what Kyrie ultimately did, and I'm not saying he did like it's his fault. He took the Band-Aid off the bullet wound that was the Dallas Mavericks, and the Band-Aid was Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie, even Jalen Brunson last year. They had really, really good role players that may not get you to a championship without another superstar on that team, but they were really good role players. They shipped them out, which gave up their little bit of defense they had, and you brought in a super talented offensive guy. So I didn't know how it was going to work, to be honest with you. I didn't think it was going to be this bad, but I'm not surprised that this happened, because I said in the moment, I'm not sure I would have gave up Dorian Finney-Smith to do this deal for 1 year, possibly, of Kyrie Irving. I just didn't think it made sense big picture. So I think Kyrie coming there ultimately exposed how bad Dallas really was, not all those other players out there. And now Luka got to grow up. Just because he gets traded, that don't mean all of a sudden he get in shape for a whole season again. Like, he got a lot of other stuff to take care of.
Agreed.
So I think Dallas in trouble.
That was definitely in trouble.
I agree.
Kyrie exposed all their weaknesses they couldn't hide behind no more, because they had guys that was willing to just set picks, play good defense, and be ready for open threes when Luka passed the ball to him. They brought that left.
Yeah.
Why they quit, though? They still had a chance to win. I don't like that part, bro.
I think it's something else going on. You know, just me as a former player, when you look at their body language, the stuff Luka's saying, I'm not making excuses. I mean, they still got to be held accountable. But I think there's something else behind the scenes going on aside from Kyrie coming in there. I just think Kyrie, kind of like how Westbrook was with the Lakers, it's just like the easy thing to say.
Go.
But I think it's deeper than just that.
All I'm gonna say is this: if Luka and Kyrie got traded to my Knicks and we didn't make the playoffs, y'all would be going crazy.
If they traded Luka and Kyrie to the Knicks, that means y'all would never have R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson. Y'all would never have nobody.
Let me explain.
Way Dallas ain't have nobody.
People be scared to talk their mind. I ain't scared. It's only sports. Some of y'all got Kyrie, y'all top 10. Some guys.
Yeah, they wilding for that. They wilding for that.
Not y'all, but y'all know we heard it. So let's
not act like
Kyrie is one of the greatest basketball players we ever seen. Lace up y'all sneakers, bro. Don't do that.
People had
Don't do that, bro. Don't fuck all the outside noise and all of that. When it comes to basketball, he is one of the greatest we have ever seen. Lace up the kicks, bro. Stop it.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Talk about on the court. I don't care what happens on the court. That's their business. I'm talking about on the court. If Kyrie is top 10 greatest point guard all time, Jeff Van Gundy said on live TV, Luka Doncic is top 75 right now. We put all this on these dudes. How do you not make the playoffs?
That's fair. I don't disagree with that.
Bro,
to me,
it's a team sport, Allball.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, Kyrie, in my opinion, is probably the most skilled guy we ever seen. But at some point, even when we was talking about other players, how does the fit and how does the talent? And then if your talent is that, you have to raise it to that level. Kyrie doesn't do that. Kyrie probably might be the greatest number 2 we've ever seen from a talent perspective, but it was never going to work with that roster. And Allball, if he got traded to the Knicks, people will make fun of you because they hate the Knicks. I don't think it has anything to do with basketball, to be honest with you.
I'll tell you that right now, Zach, and Allball. I hate the Knicks. And I'm from New York City.
See?
I hate the Knicks.
Hold on, Zach. I disagree with what you just said. You said he's the best second. Say it again.
He's arguably like the best number 2 we've ever seen when he's playing against a high-level guy that's healthy.
I think that's Scottie Pippen. I disagree.
I mean, but to me, I always said I felt like Kyrie was LeBron's best teammate in his prime.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I'm not going to argue with Pippen and Jordan, obviously being from Chicago, but I think Kyrie has a case for that. Think about it.